Keep politics out of Jeopardy. What is it? One of the contestants recently gave a hint regarding Vice President J.D. Vance, a phrase that seemed contemptuous. Online viewers were divided on the show's appropriateness in addressing politics and whether or not participants' responses to political questions should be retaped or taken out. What the producers do when a participant expresses extreme displeasure with a decision made during the show. Reddit user poses question regarding body language and tone when responding to clues that one disagrees or finds unappealing, the poster said. Jackie Rogoff responded to the J.D. Vance clue in yesterday's June 10th program with a clearly justifiably mocking tone. For those of us who shared the same sentiment, it was subtly noticeable without being distracting. Would you be required to retape it if you answered to a clue you didn't like with a visibly scornful tone or rolled your eyes? The viewer's referenced clue was from the program airing on June 16th. He dedicated Hillbilly Elegy to his mama and papa, his very own hillbilly Terminators. Was the clue given in It's All About the Books? Judd Vance was the right choice. Rogoff was right, yet he responded with disdain. I was also curious about that. I noticed that too, and I would likely respond in the same manner, a Reddit member said. Here we go again with Jeopardy! Providing consistent hints regarding the policies and procedures of this government. A second viewer voiced their disapproval, saying, "It would be nice if there weren't so many happy-go-lucky clues about fascists." The viewer did not anticipate a scathing critique of the show's actions. Ken Jennings is sincerely and justifiably opposed to everything happening at the moment. Even while he isn't officially associated with the show, one fan speculated that if they let him use his trademark humor and style on certain topics, they probably won't mind if the finalists do the same within reason. When he ruled her response correct, I actually thought Ken had a deliberately flat affect at Jeopardy! Fan posted. I mean, there were hints where Ken's voice was clearly contemptuous, someone else remarked. On June 11th, there was yet another political hint that fans reacted to as well. An elected position with life tenure. This was the title of the senior authority of Venice, according to Medieval Europe, which was mentioned in 2025 as a clue. Matt Massey got it right. The answer was Doge. Ken Jennings has given similar answers to political questions in the past, but viewers were surprised that an answer he gave in 2004 didn't make the cut. He chose the businessman, Daily Double, declared, "I'm not really crazy about the category," and then staked $1,000. You don't like businessmen? Asked then host Alex Trebek. I despise each and every one of them. Jennings snappily spat back. We will tie him up when the revolution comes. Whoa, hello! Trebek exclaimed in disbelief. In regards to the question of whether problematic candidates' answers should be cut out of the show, some former players and viewers offered some insight into the present plot. If your tone becomes too condescending during the interview, they may ask you to re-record it. A Reddit user mentioned that they were in the crowd for a second chance recording and, without identifying names, one of the competitors had their initial game canceled because of a contentious FJ rule. During the interview, the competitor brought up their previous defeat in a way that made it apparent they were still bitter about the verdict and thought it was incorrect. It was not severely misspelled, yet the point was conveyed. They continued playing the J round until the following commercial break, at which point Ken returned to the podium and they reshot the interview, omitting any mention of their earlier defeat. According to David Maybury, a competitor from 2021, sports rivalries are a little less heated, but they did allow him to keep his thumbs down after answering a clue on the New York Giants. Someone else mentioned that retaping is necessary if the response is sung. Remember that Love Boat episode where they had to re-record without singing before airing the version with the singing? A Reddit user inquired. Indeed, it has been already determined that singing your answer is not permitted. Someone other said that if they find out, they will force you to re-record it without the vocals.